Welcome to Step by Step, the podcast where I break it all down. Life, drama, gossip, and everything in between. I'm your host, Taya, and this is my audio journal, filled with stories, reflections, and the kind of tea you won't find anywhere else. Each episode, we'll take it step by step, starting with Monday mindfulness to kickstart your week, diving into the magic of Wednesdays with our main episode, and wrapping up with Your Say Friday, where your stories, questions, and even a little anonymous gossip take center stage. This isn't just my podcast, it's ours. So grab your headphones and take this journey with me, one step at a time. Welcome to Your Say Friday, where we wrap up the week with your stories, your questions, and even a little juicy gossip if we're lucky. This is where we reflect, laugh, and learn, all while taking a moment to unwind before the weekend. So this week, I want to dive into something we've all probably experienced, but maybe haven't fully recognized: jealousy in success. You know, those subtle moments when someone says, "Oh, you wouldn't suit a friend," but deep down it's because they know it will look great and they're secretly scared that you're going to outshine them. So let's step into those shoes and today really explore what that means. Jealousy is such a sneaky little thing, and it doesn't always show up as "I'm jealous of you." It can come through subtle comments or behaviors that are so easy to miss, and you might even question yourself if you're being dramatic. Have you ever had a friend who's downplayed your achievements, like, "Oh, that's great, but isn't that a bit risky to go for that?" Or when someone tells you not to try something like a bold hairstyle or a new opportunity, but deep down, you know that they're just worried it'll make you shine a little brighter than them. This kind of behavior often says more about them than it does about you. It's just a reflection of their insecurities and not your capabilities. But that's the tricky part. It can make us second guess ourselves. So this weekend, I want you to think about one bold thing you've been holding back on, whether it's a new look, a project, or even speaking up more. Do it for you, not for anyone else. On that, let's talk about empathy. Because when it comes down to jealousy, just imagine being in their shoes. Jealousy often stems from insecurity. Maybe they see you doing something that they've always wanted to, but never had the courage to try. It's really easy to feel hurt or annoyed, but what if we shifted that perspective? And do you know what? We can be jealous ourselves too, but I'll talk about that more in another episode. Just quickly though, the best way to shift your jealousy is through gratitude for what you do have, because there's plenty of room for everyone to shine. Next time you notice jealousy from someone, instead of stewing on it, ask yourself, what might they be struggling with? Maybe they're not ready to step into their own potential. But this does not mean let them dim your light. It just means don't carry their weight. Empathy doesn't mean shrinking yourself. It just means recognizing their struggles while staying true to your journey. So when you do notice jealousy in your life, instead of reacting, try saying, "I'm really excited about this and I'd love your support." It puts the ball in their court to rise above their jealousy, or not, but you made it clear that you're proud of yourself and that's what matters. Jealousy can often hold us back, and especially if there's been a person in your life maybe that has constantly fed jealousy towards you, and growing up you might not realize that they're even doing it, because as children we're so oblivious to all these things, right? It becomes a normal part of your life and possibly your friendship, eventually, as we do get older, we do learn and we do have life experiences. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes we do realize that this person is jealous of us. Perhaps not exactly jealous of everything in your life, just aspects of it. And maybe they are just afraid that you're going to outshine them. It's often that they are not actually ready mentally, or you've just gotten there before them. Sometimes they don't even want what you have. You can't always logically explain these situations, but I'll leave you with this. Success and growth are yours to own, but they're not meant to isolate you. If someone's response to your success feels off, remind yourself that it's not your job to make everyone comfortable with your progress. So here's some food for thought. How can you balance staying empathetic without sacrificing your shine? Think about that one person who has supported your growth, no matter what. Reach out to them this weekend and thank them. Gratitude is an amazing way to kick jealousy out of the room. It reminds you that you're surrounded with people who truly want to see you win. And for the week ahead, take this affirmation with you. I am deserving of success and I do not need to dim my light for anyone else. My growth inspires others to grow too. Let's step into the weekend with confidence and compassion for ourselves and those around. And let's all shine together. So, of course, this episode is the first episode of Your Say Friday, and I don't have anyone's Your Says, but I just thought this is a great way to start it and start some conversations. So if you do have any responses or if you do have any experiences, please do share them with me. And if you're willing for me to share them on my platform, I would love to be able to share your experiences because, like I said, this is our podcast. This is not just mine. I want you to be a part of it as much as you can. So please, if you do like the episodes or if you do think someone will benefit from them and maybe you relate to them in one way, do subscribe and follow me on socials. It's stepbystep_pod@hotmail.com or stepbystep_pod on other socials. So thank you so much for listening, and I'll be back on Monday so we can step in together with some more mindfulness. Trust me, the best is yet to come. Thank you for listening.